Dubai isn't just a city, it's a vision of the future. And in this ever-evolving landscape, real estate is more than just property. It's an opportunity to be a part of something extraordinary. I'm Ahmed, and I'll help you secure your dream in the world of Dubai real estate. At Aeon Trisel, Dubai's #1 brokerage, we don't just sell properties, we deliver dreams. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Dubai Real Estate Philosophy to find your place in Dubai. Hi, and welcome back to Dubai Real Estate Philosophy. My name is Ahmed, and today we're talking about the most affordable waterfront apartments you can buy today. I'm talking about DAMAC's latest launch called DAMAC SeaCrest. Now, for those of you who watched our earlier video, and I highly recommend you go see it, Maritime City, where we went live on location to show you guys the state of the island right now. That video was not that long back. So currently the island is in that same state. Now, a lot of people, they come, this community, this island basically, Maritime City, is the last parcel of land that is facing the water, okay? Of course, we had Blue Waters Island. Of course, we have the Palm Jebel Ali, which is a very luxurious community with villas only for the time being. And then of course we have Dubai Islands, which has some good options, but Maritime City is the definition when it comes to waterfront island style living. And for those of you who watched that video, of course we'll show you the B-roll of Mina Rashid, where Emar's amazing community, Rashid Yachts and Marina, is also coming. And of course this entire island, which is basically majority owned by Omniyacht's sister company Beyond, where they have the most plots. But as we even covered in that video, DAMAC also had 2 plots over there, and now they're going to have the third one, SeaCrest. You guys can see the location on the screen now where the red circle is. So you can see that this is basically on the tip of the island. This is exactly where the beach expansion is going to be as well. So not only are you going to have that beach, you're going to have gorgeous waterfront views. And you can see the render of DAMAC SeaCrest right now on the screen. You can see there's going to be loads of options. Again, not all of them are going to be waterfront facing, but obviously for those of you who want that waterfront view, you can definitely secure your space in DAMAC SeaCrest. And the best thing about this building is that this is the lowest price per square foot you can buy right now facing the water. So speaking a bit more about the prices, so the starting price for a 1-bed is going to be around 2.16 million, and the average size is around 780. Now, if we do the math, this is going to be around 2,700 dirhams per square foot. If you guys remember, right now, Beyond Omniyacht themselves, right next to this building, is just launching their own tower. Obviously, it's a bit more premium, a bit more luxurious, because Omniyacht, as we know, Dorchester Collection and all these things, they've made another company, Beyond, which is, again, affordable luxury type brand. So they just released at almost 3,700 dirhams per square foot. Now, that is a massive variation where you're looking at the building next to you at 3,700 dirhams per square foot, whereas DAMAC is coming out with around 2,700. That's almost 1,000 dirhams per square foot difference. So again, this is going to be the most affordable waterfront living community over there. Now, how is that possible? A lot of people, they come and they say, oh, you know, the DAMAC's quality is terrible, they delay the projects, all these things. Look, we have to understand, DAMAC is a true, yes, and DAMAC Hills too, and all these things, they did do a bit, you know, they weren't the best when it came to that. But since Ms. Jumeirah has come on, she has revamped the entire company. They are really focusing. Obviously, they listen to the market, and we have to understand, being in a competitive market as Dubai, where it's free market, there's so many developers, there are more and more developers coming in every day trying to build better products at better prices for their customers. We have to understand, DAMAC can't just make bad quality products and still get away with it. They have to compete in the market, and looking at their recent launches, which they have handed over, they have made massive amounts of improvements. The recent projects that they have handed over are being delivered fairly on time, especially because there's a lot of regulation from the government now to ensure that, you know, that developers are fined if they're delayed. So it's in DAMAC's best interest to deliver it on time. And here is the icing on the cake, the cherry on top. They're going to have a special 60/40 payment plan on the launch day. For those of you who secure units after the launch, you'll be getting the normal 80/20 payment plan. But 60/40 at 2,700 dirhams per square foot is a phenomenal price. Again, just like I said, if you go right next door, Omniyacht, they're selling at 3,700 dirhams per square foot. Their payment plans are not as good as 60/40. If we go back to historical data, again, looking at Emar Beachfront, all these guys are already have crossed 4,000 dirhams per square foot for waterfront living. And as we always like to say in our channel, 2 best communities you can buy for capital appreciation and rental income. Number 1 is waterfront living. Number 2 is golf course. And this is waterfront living at its finest. 60/40 payment plan means you only have to pay 60%. 40% you'll be paying on the handover. And what that means, for those of you who don't know, doesn't matter if you're a resident or a non-resident, you can finance that 40%. You can take a mortgage on that 40%. So you literally have to pay 60%, a little less than half. You can finance the whole thing. This is a phenomenal deal. DAMAC, with their economies of scale, almost 2 decades of construction experience, and the supply chain they have made, they can afford to give these kind of prices, this kind of payment plan. This is an opportunity you guys do not want to miss. Waterfront community, one of the top tier developers, not just in Dubai, but in the entire Gulf region. Hussein Sajwani, also on the Forbes billionaire list, by the way. So excellent family. The developer is very, very well funded. But we have to understand they can develop the whole building by themselves. They don't need to even sell it. They can sell it later on at much higher prices. But this is a phenomenal opportunity. The lowest price per square foot for a waterfront community. And the best part is the 60/40 payment plan. So the EOIs have started. I always like to mention I do work with Aon and Tristle. We are one of the largest brokerages in Dubai. We are #1 ranked with Emaar in 2023 and 2024. We have still retained our position. And we are very highly ranked with DAMAC, Shoba, Ellington, Nakhil. All these big developers give us a lot of priority. The EOIs have started. For those of you who it's your first time buying with DAMAC, how it works is that they have a EOI, or expression of interest token system. So we pay him a small token amount now. And then on the launch day, it's first come, first serve. So based on that, you are assigned a unit. Again, if you go with Aon Tristle, you do have a bit of priority. So that is something to consider. So this was a quick video about DAMAC's latest launch, SeaCrest, coming up in Maritime City. This is an opportunity you do not want to miss if you want waterfront apartments. Based on historical data, we saw where Mina Rashid started at back in those days, just 1.1, 1.2 million for 1 bedrooms. People weren't that confident then. And now here we are, we're beyond this, selling, 1 bedrooms for 2.9 million and, DAMAC at 2.16 million. So people have seen phenomenal capital appreciation. There's no doubt that there's going to be excellent rental as well. We've seen that. And again, we have to keep in mind, this isn't a artificial lagoon. It's not an artificial creek. This is the natural sea, the natural ocean right in front of you. This is going to be something that is going to be surreal. In my opinion, it is an excellent opportunity. The EOIs have started. If you guys need more information, reach out to me on my WhatsApp number at the top right corner. If you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like, share it with anyone who's interested, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more up-to-date information on Dubai real estate. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.